Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be a little bit a different video than usually. Because first of all, it's in English. And second of all, I'm going to tell you some things that I wish I knew before going on an exchange abroad. So first of all guys, I'm going to explain first a little bit what I'm doing right now for the people that don't know that. So the past 5-6 months I've been on an exchange in Madrid and I have the best time of my life, literally. But there are some things that I wish I knew before going on an exchange, because this is my first exchange ever and I wish I knew like some practical stuff before leaving. So that's what I'm gonna talk about today, and I hope that I can help you with that today as well. And that's also the reason why this video is in English. It can help not only Dutch people but also like other internationals. I'm so sorry if I do make some grammar mistakes. I'm trying to do my best. But let me first get some my protein water because I do need to hydrate. I'm just going to the point where I want to talk about. So first of all, making friends. It can be hard for people, but it doesn't have to be hard. In my own situation, it wasn't hard at all to make friends. When I'm in a new environment, I really like to get to know new people, and I'm really interested in people like from abroad as well. The way that I have made friends in the beginning of my exchange was especially during school and going out in Madrid itself. Next to that, we also had, maybe it's a Dutch thing, I'm not sure about that, but we had like a group chat where are more than 200 Dutch exchange students in. The group chat was especially for people who wanted to make friends. When I look back at my school time, all those Spanish people, they have their friends, they have their groups, they know each other very well. And you come in a new environment, which is really nice, and they definitely like it, but they just don't need you, which can be very hard. I think the last 3-4 weeks, like the weeks where we made really friends with the Spanish people, and I think it's a little bit sad like how late that happens, but it's just what I said. Those people already have their friends, already have their groups, and they just don't need you. Next to that is don't be afraid or embarrassed to do stuff or new stuff. You're meeting like a lot of people here, which is great. I love it so much to meet new people, but I learned a lot about being not embarrassed. You don't have to feel embarrassed or like awkward to do things or do new stuff. It just makes you stronger and you just learn a lot. For example, I started vlogging like outside on the streets, in public environments. In the Netherlands, I would have never done that. I just see them now, but that's also the last time I see them. Just do it. Those people won't judge you, and if they do, let them. Just try new things. That's one of the biggest things I learned as well. Like I've been to like a lot of trips with people that I just knew for like some weeks or maybe some months. You just learn a lot about yourself as well to go on trips or do things with people that you actually don't know really well. Okay, next to that, speak the language. The best way to learn a new language is try to speak it. In the beginning, I was really struggling about speaking Spanish because I had it like a few years ago for a year. At that time, I was speaking like pretty well. I had Spanish courses on school when we went out with the Spanish classmates or with other Spanish people. You just learn so much faster and you just learn like on an easier way. So if you go to a different country with a different language, speak the language. Try to learn and try to speak it. Focus on where you are. Just focus on the place you are with the people you have right there and what your life is looking like at that moment. When you visit a country or another city, it will never be the same if you visit that country or city as an exchange student or as a tourist. Visiting a country or a city as like an exchange student, you will never have that feeling again. It sounds weird, but it is the truth. Going on an exchange is like once in a lifetime, like a moment that you have to live in. Your friends from home, they won't leave you. If they do, they are real friends. Being on an exchange for 5-6 months, the time flies. I was here like the first month and I already thought that I was here for like at least 2 weeks. Actually now the last week for me in Madrid, so the time flies so quickly. Which is sad on one side, but on the other hand it's, I don't know, it's a good sign. If you go on an exchange, make the freaking best time of it. The next point is say yes to like a lot. When you're saying yes to things that you usually won't do, you'll definitely learn from that moment. Because it's so easy to say no, but it's so fun to say yes to some things that you will probably didn't do before. Also like once in a lifetime. When you're back from an exchange, back in your hometown, you will just remember like the smallest things that you did. Supporting together with people, going for a dinner, for a drink, going on a trip, I don't know, but even like doing groceries together. Those small things are just things that you won't forget. So I trained like sometimes with Spanish classmates for me, and it was so much fun, and I'm so glad that I did that. Because those small things are the things I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life. And it wasn't even my best workout, no, but that doesn't matter. It's just a memory that like I will remember for the rest of my life. And that's the same thing for like going out with your Spanish classmates to like a local bar instead of like a public touristic club where like everybody is. Track your money. When I was applying for my exchange abroad, I was not expecting that I would spend that much of money that I did right now. When I needed to apply for my exchange, I knew like 2 months before I needed to leave already that I wanted to go. And you can't imagine what that means. I had not the time to work for it, set some money apart for my minor, for my exchange, because I decided at the last minute that I wanted to go. I never wanted to go on a minor abroad because I was like, no, I have my friends, my family, I have my relationship at that moment in my life, and I'm so freaking glad that I did it. I swear. So I applied for it, and I was like, okay, I am applying and I can always say no. And then I got the email that I was accepted. Set money apart if you want to go. It's a little bit weird that my YouTube video is ending right here, but first of all, I've told you all the tips that I wanted to tell you, so I'm really happy about that. It's just the end that it's missing in my video, which is really sad, and I really don't like it because I had a lot of time in this video with editing. But that's why I want to come up here and tell you a little bit why it ends like this. I had exported my video and unfortunately he didn't export the last 3 minutes of my video. But I've told you everything that I wanted to tell you. The last 3 minutes are just it's like an outro where I'm just telling you that I was really happy that I did my minor abroad, and that I really recommend to do it if you're doubting about it, to do it as well. And I hope that I helped you with this video and with the information that I gave you. I'm really sorry that it needs to end like this. I'm really sad about it, but I still wanted to share it with you because the tips are really helpful, and I hope I can help some of you as well with that. So that's why I'm really sorry about that. I will fix it for the next time, I promise. I hope you liked this video. I hope it helped you if you're doubting about it. Please let me know in the comments down below if you do have any questions, if you do have any doubts, and I will answer them as well, of course, and maybe I can help you with your questions. Give a thumbs up if you did like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet, if you don't want to miss my upcoming videos. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.